Students, today we are going to discuss about isotopes. Okay. So in the last video, we have discussed about position of hydrogen in the periodic table, isn't it? Why hydrogen is placed along with alkali metals in group 1. Okay. Today topic is isotopes. So what is mean by isotopes? First you have to write the definition. Okay. What is mean by isotopes? Isotopes are atoms of the same element. Atoms of the same element having same atomic number but different mass number. You already studied in your 10th standard. So just recall. Okay. So what is mean by isotopes? Atoms of the line is very important. Same element having same atomic number but different mass number. Okay. So simply you have to write generally one atom. Okay. General atom, yes. Atom, here subscript, here superscript. Okay. So an atom below writing atomic number. Okay. In the atom superscript above, you have to write mass number. Okay. Mass number or atomic mass or atomic weight. Okay. Mass number or atomic mass or atomic weight. These three words are same. Here atomic number. For example, carbon. Okay. So the element is carbon. Here you have to write the atomic number. Here you have to write the mass number. So 6. Here 12. Okay. 6 is the atomic number. Okay. 12 is the mass number. So atomic number is, what is atomic number? How can you calculate atomic number? If any element is given symbol like this, you have to calculate atomic number or number of protons, number of electrons, number of neutrons. So atomic number is equal to mainly number of protons, okay, or number of electrons. So how many protons? That is equal to number of electrons. Okay, எத்தனை protons இருக்கோ அத்தனை தான் என்ன இருக்கும், electrons இருக்கும், சேமா இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? ஏன்னா protons எங்க இருக்கும், nuclei உள்ள இருக்கும். Protons is present in the nuclei. Okay. Next, mass number. Mass number is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. Number of protons plus number of neutrons. Okay. Atomic number, number of protons or number of electrons. These two are same. How many protons present? That's equal to number of electrons. Okay. What's the mass number? Mass number is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. So protons and neutrons present in the nuclei. Okay. So atom, okay, outermost electron revolving inside the nuclei. Okay, inside the nuclei, protons and neutrons are present. So these are collectively called as nucleons. These are collectively called as nucleons. Nucleons is nothing but protons and neutrons present in the nuclei called nucleons. Okay, yes. Here one element is given, carbon, atomic number 6, mass number 12. Now you have to calculate number of protons, number of electrons and number of neutrons. Okay. So number of protons is equal to So protons means atomic number. Number of protons is equal to 6. Same thing, number of electron. Number of electron is also 6. Okay. Now, how you do calculate number of neutrons? Number of neutrons. So, from mass number, you have to calculate number of neutrons. So, mass number is 12. So, you put 12. Number of protons, 6. So, number of neutrons, you have to find. Okay. So, mass number is given. Number of protons. So, now you have to calculate number of neutrons. So, number of neutrons is equal to 12 minus 6. That is equal to 6. So, number of neutrons is equal to 6. In 2 mark question or 1 word question, if any element is given, you have to calculate number of protons, number of neutrons or number of electrons. Okay, students. So, what is isotopes or define isotope? Atoms of the main thing, same element having same atomic number. You cannot, you should not interchange this word same mass number but different atomic number. Definition is wrong. Okay. So you must remember and very carefully you have to write same atomic number but different mass number. Okay. Now we can see the example. Then only you should understand. Okay. Okay. Now, one question is asked like this. Yes, C612 and nitrogen 714 are isotopes. Isotopes. So what will be the answer? C612 and nitrogen 714 are isotopes or not? Readily you can answer. This is not isotopes. Why? Why? Element here carbon, here nitrogen. We have tried the definition, same element. Here different element. Okay? So these are not isotopes. Now, C612, C613, C614. These are all isotopes. Why? Same element. Okay? Same element. Atomic number same. But different mass number. Okay, students? So, what is isotopes? Atoms of the same element having same atomic number but different mass number. Okay, atomic number is number of protons or number of electrons. What's the mass number? Number of protons and number of neutrons. Okay, now which lesson we are going to study? Hydrogen. So, what are the isotopes of hydrogen? So, hydrogen exists 3 isotopes. Okay, isotopes of hydrogen. Isotopes of hydrogen. 3 isotopes. Okay, what are the 3 isotopes? One is protium. That symbol hides 1, 1. Second one is deuterium. Okay, hides 1, 2 or D1, 2. Third one is tritium. Symbol hides 1, 3. Tritium T1, 3. So, these are all isotopes. Okay, same atomic number but different mass number. Okay. So, this is protium. Okay. Protium means one proton, there will be no neutrons. There will be no neutrons. So, number of proton is equal to number of electron. So, in protium, there will be no neutrons. Now, height 1, 1 you take. Okay, height 1, 1. So, you have to calculate number of protons. Number of protons is equal to, this is atomic number, this is mass number. So, number of protons 1. So, number of neutrons. number of neutrons equal to question. So mass number is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. Mass number is 1. Okay. Number of protons 1. Number of neutrons. So therefore, number of neutrons is equal to 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. So in protium, there will be no neutrons. In protium, there will be no neutrons. Okay, students. Second isotope is deuterium. Second isotope is deuterium. Here, 1 proton, 1 neutron. Okay. Deuterium symbol highs 1, 2. So mass number is equal to 2. So 1 proton plus 1 neutron present in the nucleus. How many neutron present in deuterium? 1 neutron. In protium, there will be no neutron. Okay. Third one is tritium. Third one is tritium. So 1 proton, 2 neutrons are present. In tritium, how many neutrons are present? 2 neutrons. Okay. Or you have to calculate the mass number. So tritium mass number is equal to 3. Okay. So number of protons plus number of neutrons is equal to mass number. Number of protons is equal to 1. Number of neutrons is equal to mass number. Mass number is equal to 3. Therefore, number of neutrons is equal to 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2. Okay, students? So, in protium, number of proton 1, no neutron 0, number of electron 1. Okay. Deuterium, number of proton 1, proton same. All the 3 isotopes, number of proton is equal to 1. So, neutron, deuterium etra neutron irukku? 1 neutron. In tritium, how many neutrons are present? 2 neutrons are present. Okay. So, these are the isotopes of hydrogen. So, question, read the question carefully. What are the 3 isotopes of hydrogen? If the question is asked like this, you have to write the 3 isotopes of hydrogen are protium, deuterium, tritium. Protium symbol you have to write, and you have to write number of protons, neutrons and electrons. Okay. Or question, what are isotopes and what are the isotopes of hydrogen? So first question you have to answer, what are isotopes? What are isotopes? Yes, atoms of the same element having same atomic number but different mass number. Okay. Out of these 3 isotopes, the rare isotope is tritium. It's present in minute amount. Okay. Tritium is a rare isotope. Okay, students. So, common isotope is protium. Common isotope is protium. Okay. So, this will be asked in one word question. The rare isotope of hydrogen is tritium. Okay. So, next we have to see the properties of these 3 isotopes. Properties of these 3 isotopes. Okay. So, what are the properties? Protium, deuterium, tritium. What are the properties? So, next we have to see properties of protium, deuterium, tritium. Okay. So, first property is atomic mass. First property is atomic mass. Okay. Atomic mass unit AMU. First lesson you have studied. AMU means atomic mass unit. Okay. So, atomic hydrogen symbol, atom means single atom. Okay. Protium 1 hydrogen, deuterium 1, tritium 1. So what are the symbols of atomic hydrogen? Here H. Deuterium means D. Tritium means T. Okay. Atom, single atom. So atomic mass meaning in your logbook you have to give it, or in the periodic table you have to give given in. So atomic weight is 1.008, deuterium 2.014, tritium 3.016. Okay. Then molecular mass. Molecular mass means first you have to understand molecular hydrogen. When molecule is formed, two atoms combine, then only molecule is formed. So two hydrogen atoms, so H2, two deuterium. You should not put 2 in the front. The symbol is H2, D2, T2. So how did you calculate molecular mass? Yes, atomic weight, sum of atomic weight. Here how many hydrogen is present? 2. 2 into atomic weight of hydrogen. Atomic weight or atomic mass is said 2 into 1.008. Okay. Here 2 into atomic weight is 2.014. Here 2 into atomic weight 3.016. Here also unit atomic mass unit. So this is we have discussed now. Number of protons same 1, 1, 1. Number of electrons also same, but number of neutrons differ. In protium there will be no neutrons, that is 0. Okay. In deuterium how many neutrons? 1 neutron. In tritium how many neutrons are present? 2 neutrons are present. Next, abundance. So out of these 3 isotopes, more abundant isotope is protium. That's only we discussed, that is common isotope. Okay. How many percentage abundance? These are all percentage. 99.985 percentage. Deuterium 0.015. Tritium. This symbol, what's the symbol? Approximately equal to. Not accurate, equal to. Approximately 10 power minus 16. There will be 10 power minus 15 or 10 power minus 16. So you should not write like this. C equal to. So this symbol is approximately equal to. Approximately equal to. Okay, student? Then melting point, boiling point. Melting point and boiling point, you should write the unit in Kelvin. Okay. So melting point, protium 13.96, deuterium 18.73 and tritium 20.62. Boiling point, protium 20.30 Kelvin, deuterium 23.67 Kelvin and tritium 25.04 Kelvin. So these are all just boiling point, melting point. You should understand. Okay. When you go through the book, abundance means will be present. But these 3 properties you should not know. So just listen. Internuclear distance. PM. PM is picometer. PM is picometer. What is mean by internuclear distance? Internuclear distance is distance between 2 nuclei in a molecule. Okay, students, what is mean by internuclear distance? It is defined as the distance between 2 nuclei in a molecule. These are not given in your book. You should listen. Okay. So internuclear distance same. So distance between 2 nuclei in a molecule. Next property, critical temperature. What is mean by critical temperature? Whenever gas, okay, whenever gas can be converted into vapor. Whenever gas, அதாவது liquid heat பண்ணா என்ன ஆயிரும்? Vapor ஆயிரும். அப்படிதானே? Vapor cool பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆயிரும்? Liquid ஆயிரும். அது process தான் நடக்கும். அப்படிதானேமா? So critical temperatureங்கிறது ஒரு particular temperatureல அந்த gas என்ன ஆயிரும்? liquid மாறிடும். அந்த processனா liquefaction சொல்லுவாங்க. ஓகேமா? When gas is converted into liquid, okay, that temperature is known as critical temperature. The temperature above which the gas cannot be liquefied, although pressure can be applied many times. Okay. So critical temperature is given. Protium 33.19, deuterium 38.35, tritium 40.60. And the last property, enthalpy of dissociation or bond dissociation energy. Energy nalo, enthalpy nalo same than. Okay. So what is the enthalpy of dissociation or energy of dissociation or bond dissociation energy? Energy required to break H2 to 2H. Okay, students. So these 3 points we will be discussed. Okay. Listen, students. These 3 properties simply in your book properties are given. You must know that property. What is meant by internuclear distance? It is defined as the distance between 2 nuclei in a molecule. Okay. Next, critical temperature. So critical temperature, the temperature above which gas cannot be liquefied, although the pressure is increased many times. Okay. Pressure எவ்வளவு கொடுத்தாலும் கேஸால ஃபர்தரா என்ன பண்ண முடியாது, லிக்விஃபைட் ஆக முடியாது. பர்టిక్యులர் டெம்பரேச்சர்ல அது லிக்விஃபைட் ஆயிடுனா அதான் அது மேல கிராஃப் கர்வ்ஸ் வேணா வரலாம், ஆனா என்ன ஆகாது, லிக்விஃபைட் ஆகாது. So what is meant by critical temperature? The temperature above which it cannot be liquefied, although pressure may be increased many times. Okay. Next property, enthalpy of dissociation. In your book, enthalpy of dissociation. Enthalpy of dissociation or energy of dissociation or dissociation energy. So what is meant by enthalpy of dissociation? It is defined as the energy required to break H2 to, here energy is given, it dissociates to give 2H. Here molecular hydrogen is present, energy is given to break and forming atomic hydrogen, 2 times of atomic hydrogen. That is enthalpy of dissociation. Okay, students. These 3 properties will remain in your mind. Okay. So what are the isotopes of hydrogen? 3 isotopes. One is protium, another one is deuterium, and last one is tritium. So among the 3 isotopes, which one is rare isotope? Tritium is rare isotope because its abundance is approximately equal to 10 power minus 16 or 10 power minus 15. Okay. And is given. You should know how to calculate number of protons and number of neutrons. So what is atomic number? Atomic number is the number of protons or number of electrons. What is the mass number? Number of protons and number of neutrons. These protons and neutrons in the nuclei called as nucleons. If any element you have write subscript atomic number and the above superscript mass number. Mass number is said or atomic mass or atomic weight. Okay. Next one. Depending upon the spin of hydrogen nuclei, when molecule is formed, students, when molecule is formed, yes, 2 atoms combine to form a molecule. So when molecular hydrogen is formed, the spin of hydrogen nuclei in same direction or opposite direction. Okay, students, whenever two hydrogen atoms, atomic hydrogen, combine to form molecular hydrogen, H plus H combine to form H2. This H2 is known as molecular hydrogen. Okay. During the formation of molecular hydrogen, the spin in the nuclei, spin means rotate, either in same direction or in opposite direction. Okay. When molecular hydrogen is formed, the spin of hydrogen nuclei, that is proton, nuclei la proton irukkalama, proton udaya spin either in same direction. These two are hydrogen atom. Okay, so these two combine to form H2 molecule. Okay, so this spin in either in same direction or in opposite direction. If the spin of hydrogen nuclei in same direction means that is orthohydrogen. Orthohydrogen. Okay. If the spin in opposite direction, it is parahydrogen. Okay. So how hydrogen can be classified into ortho and para? Depending upon the spin of nuclei, hydrogen nuclei, hydrogen can be classified into two. One is orthohydrogen and another one is parahydrogen. Now, what is meant by orthohydrogen? If the hydrogen nuclei spin in the same direction called as orthohydrogen. If the hydrogen nuclei spin in the opposite direction called as parahydrogen. Okay. At room temperature, orthohydrogen present more. 75% orthohydrogen is present. Remaining 25% parahydrogen is present. So out of these two hydrogen, orthohydrogen is more stable. When temperature is lower, so it parahydrogen exists. Okay, students. So what is orthohydrogen and what is parahydrogen? So you have to write the definition correctly. Okay. So they spin the molecular hydrogen formation. During molecular hydrogen formation, the spin in the hydrogen nuclei in same direction, orthohydrogen. If it is in opposite direction, it is called as parahydrogen. So at room temperature, ordinary temperature, 75% orthohydrogen and remaining 25% parahydrogen. As temperature is lowered, which one exists? Parahydrogen exists more. Okay, parahydrogen exists more. So orthohydrogen is more stable. Orthohydrogen is more stable. Okay. So orthohydrogen cannot be converted into parahydrogen since it is more stable. But parahydrogen can be converted into orthohydrogen. So how the conversion takes place? Conversion of parahydrogen into orthohydrogen. Conversion of parahydrogen to orthohydrogen. Okay. How? By treatment with catalyst. By treatment with catalyst like platinum. Pg means platinum or Fe means iron. Pg means platinum. Okay. Or by passing current. By passing current or the proper word electric discharge. By passing an electric discharge. Okay. Or by heating to 800 degrees Celsius or more. Okay. And last one, by mixing with atomic hydrogen or paramagnetic molecules paramagnetic molecules. Oxygen, NO, etc. So how para-hydrogen is converted into ortho-hydrogen? First one, by treated with catalyst. Catalyst may be platinum or iron. Second one, by passing an electric discharge. Third point, by heating to temperature 800 degrees Celsius or more. And the last point, by mixing with atomic hydrogen or paramagnetic molecules. So any idea about what is meant by paramagnetic molecules? Any idea? No idea. Okay. So simply, what is paramagnetic molecules meaning? Paramagnetic molecules. Paramagnetic and diamagnetic. Okay. So, all the electrons are unpaired, meaning paramagnetic. If all electrons are paired, it means diamagnetic. Any idea? Electrons are unpaired, electrons are paired. How electrons are paired? How electrons are unpaired? Listen. For example, okay. So, helium, for example, helium. Hg means helium. Okay, students? Helium atomic number is equal to 2. Atomic number 2. So, 2 electrons. These 2 electrons are paired. These 2 electrons are paired in one orbital. This box is orbital. Okay. So, why I have to put like this? Because the electron, one is clockwise direction and another one is anti-clockwise direction. Okay. So, these 2 electrons are paired. Paired means it is diamagnetic. Okay, students? Thank you. Paramagnetic if nitrogen or hydrogen. Hydrogen atomic number is equal to 1. Okay. So, only one electron present. This is unpaired electron. No paired electron. Okay, students? This is unpaired electron. Okay. If the orbital contains all electrons are paired means it is diamagnetic. If the electron is unpaired means it is paramagnetic. Okay. So, paramagnetic molecules in your book example O2, NO. NO means nitric oxide. Okay. Yes. So, what are the isotopes? And isotopes of hydrogen and the properties of isotopes. Then, what is mean by ortho-hydrogen and what is mean by para-hydrogen, and among the ortho and para-hydrogen, which one is more stable? Ortho-hydrogen is more stable. So, ortho cannot be converted into para, but para can be converted into ortho-hydrogen. These two hydrogens, ortho and para-hydrogen, differ in physical properties, but they are same in chemical. It exhibits same chemical properties. Okay. Ortho and para-hydrogen differ in physical properties. So, 3 physical properties is given in your book. What are the 3 physical properties? First one is melting point, boiling point and magnetic moment. Melting point of ortho-hydrogen is 13.95 and para-hydrogen is 13.83. You must write the unit Kelvin. Next, boiling point, orthohydrogen boiling point 20.39 and parahydrogen boiling point is 20.26. And the last property is magnetic moment. For orthohydrogen, it is twice that of a proton. But parahydrogen, magnetic moment value 0. Now the question is asked, why the magnetic moment of parahydrogen is 0? Because in parahydrogen, one rotates in clockwise and another one rotates in anti-clockwise. So it should be cancelled. So magnetic moment of parahydrogen value is equal to 0. Okay. Since the nuclear spin in opposite direction. Thank you.